皆さん、こんにちは。ただいまより国際機関日本 ASEAN センター主催の ASEAN デザイン製品紹介ウェビナーを開始いたします。私は本日の司会進行を務めさせていただきます天貝と申します。どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。本日のウェビナーでは参加国のデザインセンターの概要説明に加えて、各国より推薦されたデザイン性に富んだクオリティの高い製品が紹介されます。本ウェビナーはASEAN デザイン製品の紹介を通して、日本と ASEAN 諸国のクリエイティブ産業における連携促進を目指すものです。お申し込みの際にご記載いただきましたご質問につきましては、時間の関係で全てのご質問に対応することは難しいですが、可能な限り対応させていただきますので、あらかじめご了承くださいませ。また、終了後、皆様にアンケートのご協力依頼のメールをお送りさせていただきます。今後の参考とさせていただきたく、何卒ご協力のほどお願い申し上げます。なお恐れ入りますが、本日のウェビナーの録画はご遠慮くださいませ。本日の講演資料については、アンケートにご協力いただいた方に後日ご案内をさせていただきます。それでは、開会の挨拶に移らさせていただきます。はじめに当センターの藤田正孝事務総長より歓迎挨拶をさせていただきます。藤田総長、お願いいたします。
本日は ASEAN デザイン製品紹介ウェビナーにご参加いただき、誠にありがとうございます。主催者として一言ご挨拶申し上げます。まずは新型コロナウイルスで大変な影響を受けた皆様にお見舞い申し上げます。私ども日本 ASEAN センターは、日本と ASEAN 諸国間の貿易、投資、観光における経済促進と人物交流の促進を行う国際機関です。日 ASEAN 双方のニーズを踏まえ、貿易、投資、観光分野におけるセミナー、ワークショップ、政策対話、調査研究などを行っております。本日のウェビナーのテーマであるクリエイティブ産業は、創造的物間産業とも呼ばれ、創造性や技能技術が製品やサービスの主要な価値を生み出し、文化や富、雇用を形成し得る産業分野の総称です。国連貿易開発会議 UNCTAD の報告書によれば、クリエイティブ産業は経済、科学、技術、文化の橋渡しをするものとして位置づけられております。クリエイティブ産業に対する公的機関の支援は、 1990年代後半からイギリス、アメリカ、日本、中国、韓国、台湾など各国で盛んになりました。日本においては2003年の知的財産推進計画が発表されたことに続き、2004年にはコンテンツ産業促進法が制定されました。また2011年にはクールジャパン戦略が決定され、コンテンツ産業やファッション産業などの活動を政策的に推進、支援しています。このような背景のもと、日本 ASEAN センターでは2017年頃より ASEAN 諸国のクリエイティブ産業を発展させるためのさまざまな事業を行ってまいりました。具体的には日本デザイン振興会とともにグッドデザインの審査受賞のための支援、日本市場への参入をするための協力、さらに ASEAN 各国におけるデザインセンターおよびグッドデザイン賞の設立に向けて支援を行ってまいりました。この結果、各国では優れたデザインを持つ製品、産業が創造され、本日のウェビナーで日本の皆様にご紹介する運びとなりました。本日はこの後、日本デザイン振興会の津村真紀子様よりご挨拶いただきます。続いて、3カ国のデザインセンターのスタッフからデザインセンターの概要について説明があります。その後、デザインセンターへの推薦を受けた現地企業から各社の製品、サービスにプレゼンテーションがあります。推薦された製品、サービスの選考基準としては、消費者の課題を改善するものであること、未来の製品、サービスの創造を進行するものであること、地域コミュニティや環境に貢献するものであること、持続可能な開発目標に貢献するものであることなどを基準としています。ASEAN の魅力ある製品、サービスは中間材ばかりではありません。デザインに優れた付加価値の高い日本の皆様にも注目される最終材にもあります。私どものこうした事業が日本と ASEAN の結びつきにお役立ち、良き事業パートナーと得られることを期待する次第です。本日のイベントが今後皆様のビジネスにお役に立てることを期待し、私の挨拶とさせていただきます。ありがとうございました。
藤田総長、ありがとうございました。続きまして、日本デザイン振興会の津村真紀子様よりご挨拶をいただきます。津村真紀子様、お願いいたします。
皆様、こんにちは。日本デザイン振興会の津村と申します。本日は ASEAN デザインプロダクツウェビナーにご参加くださいまして誠にありがとうございます。私ども日本デザイン振興会は日本で唯一の総合的なデザインプロモーションを担う公益財団法人でございまして、60年以上の歴史と実績を誇るデザイン賞であるグッドデザイン賞やデザインの魅力と可能性を発信するグッドデザイン丸の内、東京ミッドタウンデザインハブをはじめとする各種のデザイン振興事業を手掛けております。日本 ASEAN センターさんとの協力事業は今を遡ること14年前の2003年からスタートしておりまして、東南アジア諸国のものづくりとクリエイティブ産業の活性化のためにさまざまなプロジェクトを実施をしてきております。中でも各国におけるデザインアワードの設立については成果を上げておりまして、2008年にスタートいたしましたタイをはじめとしてシンガポール、 インドネシアで各国独自のデザイン賞設立及び運営に現在に至るまで協力をしてきております。私たちはデザインを単純に色や形が美しいかどうかだけではなく、その製品がユーザーにベネフィットを与えているかどうかや、いかにその製品を無理なく作ることができているか、つまりその国や地域の持つ豊かな資源を活用し、雇用を維持しながらサステナブルなプロジェクトとして成立して、なおかつ経済的にもうまく回っているかどうかというところまでデザイン含めてデザインであると考えております。ASEAN の皆様ともその考え方を共有してまいりました。これから紹介される製品をご覧いただきまして、その製品の外観だけでなく、使い方や背景にあるストーリーにもぜひ目を向けていただきまして、デザインへの理解を深めていただければと思います。本日はどうぞよろしくお願いいたします。
津村様、ありがとうございました。続きまして、フィリピンのデザインセンターから挨拶をいただきます。Miss Leia Matute, Design Center of the Philippines, please start your remarks.
Mr. Masataka Fujita, Secretary General of the ASEAN-Japan Center. Ms. Makiko Tsumura, Senior Manager, Japan Institute of Design Promotion. Ohio gozaimasu. We are very pleased to be part of the ASEAN Design Products webinar, and I would like to thank the ASEAN-Japan Center and the Japan Institute of Design Promotion for the continued support to ASEAN designers and micro, small, medium enterprises. To our audience today, thank you for giving us your precious time and the opportunity to introduce the Philippines' outstanding products and designs. The Design Center of the Philippines is one with ASEAN-Japan Center and Japan Institute of Design Promotion in recognizing the value of impactful design and believe that through an atmosphere of collaboration can be a driving force for industrial growth and enrichment of people's lives. There has been a growing consciousness and urgency towards having a more sustainable lifestyle in the Philippines. In the report Philippine Sustainability Study, conducted by Black Box Research, 96% of Filipinos have demonstrated their great support to sustainable brands and in businesses that embrace responsible consumption and production processes. We are becoming more aware of the need to act sustainably, and this greatly impacts the company's efficiency, their brand's value and reputation and growth, and their relation to various stakeholders as consumers become more committed to using their wallets to support businesses that are committed to sustainability and social causes. Design Center continues to explore new grounds by taking design beyond the traditional territories of object making, placemaking, and image making. We are committed to expand to design frontiers of service and experience design, to organizational strategic design, and to social transformation design. In other words, climbing the so-called design ladder. Even our research projects, we are working hard to bring new and sustainable solutions that unlock opportunities for Philippine products and services as testimony to our commitment to transformational design. We are adopting innovative design approaches in utilizing natural resources in creating competitive Filipino design products and design processes and systems to unlock wicked social problems and to provide meaningful design solutions. Today, we are honored to feature two proudly Filipino designers that embody design qualities and values of positive social impact. Our first presenter today, Dr. Ria Lisa Canlas, will walk us through Pearlite Technology Incorporated, a 100% Filipino company engaged in the formulation, design, manufacturing, and supply of innovative construction materials. Pearlite creates products that are tailored to possess superior structural and architectural integrity with cost, time, quality efficiencies, adaptive to any high-end and economic structures. The next presenter is Ms. Kay Batiken of the Holistic Coalition of the Willing, or Holy Cow, a group of designers, manufacturers, and crafters, mostly based in the Visayas, who are passionate about sustainability. Kay will present not only one, but three sustainable products, which represent the collaboration of Holy Cow to local community skills and resources that aim to celebrate our Visayan and Filipino identities through design. We wish you all productive and enlightening session. Thank you very much.
ありがとうございました。次にデザイン製品の紹介プレゼンテーションに移りたいと思います。最初のプレゼンターの方、お願いいたします。First presenter, please.
As new skyscrapers rise in our skylines, greenhouse gases are rising along with it. This is because the production of cement, a major construction material, emits about 8% of the world's total carbon dioxide emissions. And with concrete proof of global warming's dire effects, an eco-friendly solution might be this Filipino invention. Invented by Dr. Ria Canlas, Pearlite is a very tough material. Unlike cement, which is environmentally unsustainable, Pearlite is made of eco-friendly and natural materials. Pearlite products are easy to install, very customizable, and extremely strong.
It's lightweight. I can even install it myself. This is waterproof, fire retardant. You cannot find in the market a similar product that is equipped with all of these properties.
Pearlite selfie tiles look hip and cool. Even Marriott Hotel thinks it's Insta-worthy. While Pearlite hollow blocks are so easy to install, it's like playing with Legos.
You can already select if you want the plain or the brick look or the tile look. You can even have a hollow block that has a printed design on it already. So that's giving your house instant aesthetics.
For its innovation, form, and function, Pearlite has been recognized with the Good Design Award Grand Prix as a promising solution for the country's housing gap. Strong, sustainable, aesthetic. Pearlite is ready to shake up the construction industry.
Good morning, everyone. I would like to present my technology prefabricated EcoCouture panel system building materials or Pearlite products in the form of tiles, hollow blocks, panels, and others. Eco stands for ecological, eco-friendly, and economical. Couture means customized, co-created design. I am Ria Lisa Canlas, the founder, president, inventor of Pearlite technology. Being a civil engineer and materials engineer spurred my interest in innovating construction solutions. I was a homegrown researcher in the university who leveled up into innovation when I became a patent agent. 4 years ago, I founded this company, which has changed my life. Pearlite Technology is a corporation primarily involved in doing research and innovation, and also in formulation, design, manufacture, and supply of innovative construction materials. Pearlite Technology envisioned itself as a global provider of modern, affordable, customized, green, and sustainable product solutions. The company mission is centered on research and innovation, value engineering, customized solutions, and co-creation to stakeholders. Construction boom and momentum will have massive development project have hazardous impact to the environment. But the most popular construction material is concrete. But cement making machine needs to be heated at almost one-third of the heat of the sun, contributes to 8% of the world's carbon dioxide emission. Aside from climate change, there are displacements and devastation due to calamities such as typhoon, earthquake, volcanic eruption, war, terrorism, and pandemic. There is also a need to keep pace of the worsening housing gaps. The new normal will put the housing needs at the forefront of healing. The life cycle of concrete was the basis of the life cycle of Pearlite. This life cycle was modified to mitigate climate change. Aside from eliminating cement, the installation of Pearlite lessens the use of additional aggregates, water, further curing time, and the waste material of Pearlite goes back to the plant to be used again as a raw material to promote circular economy. This is expected to result in the 46% reduction in carbon dioxide emission and 43% reduction in pollution due to Pearlite's design formulation and product design. The solution started with over 1,000 of specimens and the product evolved from the first generation, fifth, fourth, up to the sixth generation. And the sixth generation is worth the national award as the first recipient in the Philippines of the Grand Prize Malasakit or Compassion Award. Pearlite is made of hybrid bonders and different pillars of different sizes. This is evident in the interfacial transition zone, which prevented premature failure. It is also made up of additives, admixtures, reinforcements, and pigments. This sign is an integral part of the technology. The messy work is done in our plant and delivered to the job site straight to finish with desired customization as follows. We can customize dimensions to any size as long as it is transportable to any look, such as a stone look or wood look, to any color. And these are all because of the fillers and these additives. And the one in the picture below shows a particular signature of a Pearlite product that is basically customized based on the types of fillers used. We can customize the surface pattern into plain, brick look, tile look, or even futuristic look. And we can even customize the texture into smooth, glossy, or rough. And also the best part is that the surface of Pearlite has good adhesion to ink and dust. We can overlay any type of graphic art, whether it is hand painted or by printing machine on the surfaces of the Pearlite. You can see in the illustration two different types of Pearlite tiles. We have the natural color Pearlite and we have the off-white color Pearlite printed with the same yellow graphics, and the resolution are different. One looks glow in the dark thing than the other one. You can also see actual printed Pearlite hollow black tiles and fabrics. And you can see that there is practically the same signature of print on Pearlite tiles and on a fabric. It has tongue and groove connection, which gives easy installation for any type of worker. No skills is needed. The technology supports, promotes do-it-yourself installation, and even women can install blocks themselves. These are the magnificent mechanical properties. It has high early strength with the curing time of 24 hours, but based on age 3 and age 7, it is 64% lighter than concrete. It is water resistant, fire retardant up to 2 hours, and it is chemical resistant. All in all, when you combine the components or the design formula and matrix, Pearlite is a green material. It has architectural integrity because of its instant finish. It has structural integrity because it is load bearing. It is It has cost, time, quality efficiencies of up to 25% savings in cost and up to more than 80% reduction in the wall installation man hours. It is a solution for fast construction or fast restoration, and all in all, Pearlite is ideal for country prone to typhoon, earthquake, war, and the pandemic. Pearlite hollow blocks, when installed with graphic or art design, is converted into a prefabricated eco-couture panel system. And the latest improvement that I'm doing in the technology is the Pearlite bio-based nanotechnology enhanced prefabricated eco-couture panel system for better performance. The deep technology started from the optimization of each of the raw materials in the design mix with statistical validation on the contribution of each component on the properties of Pearlite. The tiles has superb mechanical properties such as compressive, flexural, and bond strength. The block or the panel is composed of faces and ribs that are in tile form assembled together to form any geometry. The optimization of the final product is highly dependent on the geometry. Extensive laboratory tests and mathematical analysis were conducted to determine the mechanical properties. Then finite element analysis or simulation and artificial neural network conducted to meet the load-bearing capacity withstanding wind and earthquake forces. Here are the mechanical properties of Pearlite. So as you can see, the Pearlite has a superb qualities. And for the blocks or the panel, we have the dimension, the weights, the Young's modulus of elasticity. Compressive strength is up to 5 times stronger than ordinary concrete hollow blocks, and it has good resilience, toughness, and fire rating. From eco-couture panel wall to budget eco-couture home to Pearlite sustainable community. Pearlite will unleash the art in every user as they co-create with the designers and the production staff, exploring various art shapes, lines, colors. Let's say you use a different color for the main panel versus a different color for the Pearlite adhesive grout. Also use the face of the panel. Each of the face of the panel can have different color and can have different design depending on the room utilization. There are indeed thousands of possibilities. These are example of products installed, and the one of the project, as you can see on the South Mall Tower project, all are made of Pearlite, including the floor, the wall, the counter, the cladding. And this one is located in Manila Life Cafe, Naiya Terminal 3, and uses at my background. No? And also some product forms that I tried are lavatories, furnitures, countertop, wall accents, tabletops, and backsplashes. Also, I've done plant boxes and furnitures, different types of furnitures. So this is my factory. And what's the plan in the next 5 years? Indeed, for a system of facilities to provide trade secret protocol, there'll be full of designers for product design and feminine genius, women community designers for the signature design portfolio. Income will be generated from direct sales. And in the future, there will be online platforms powered by My Homes app for design visualization. And there could be concept stores in the future in the Philippines and in different parts of the world. And ultimately, the development of Pearlite real sustainable communities around the world. There are different addressable market of Pearlite. The first is the made-to-order products for direct clients such as contractors, designers, and builders. And of course, the second special feature of Pearlite is it has the DNA to address mass housing. Pearlite can supply budget eco-couture homes or house suppliers to build Pearlite build sustainable communities. And the third addressable market is the ready-to-buy products to address the general public who are consumers building or renovating their houses. The total addressable market only in the Philippines is $1.358 billion in the most conservative estimation. These are samples of comparison of Pearlite in other existing products in the Philippines, and Pearlite has 7/10 advantage over other products. While in comparison to tiles, Pearlite has 11/12 advantage over the other commercial products in the Philippines. For the sample costing, you could see there are big savings because of the elimination of other scope of work. You eliminate the mortaring, plastering, painting, cladding, or any type of exterior finishes, including waterproofing. So you could see that there is lower labor cost because there is only approximately 3.5 man hours for the installation per square meter, and thus there is a significant reduction in the OCM. OCM stands for overhead, contingency, and miscellaneous. There will even be bigger savings if it's used for interior partition wall due to optimized sections. When compared to Philippine government project costing, there will be up to 14.52 savings in labor and materials and 82.86% reduction in man hours, not to include the savings of from hauling the product from lower floors to upper floors due to its lightweightness, repetitive use of staging, and the use of gondola for exterior wall finishing work. So these are all savings or eliminated. But when compared to private projects, there will be a savings of up to 25.92% in the cost. All this savings said, Pearlite have the same or even lesser costs than traditional materials, but with surmountable benefits such as strong, beautiful, sustainable, and fast. This time, no need to trade beauty with cost or cost with strength. Pearlite will be a benchmark of quality. There are upcoming negotiations such as joint venture with Black Honor for development of Pearlite Bill, and some Indian women working on dried flowers would like to have their dried flowers overlaid on Pearlite panel, and also a construction of a bamboo Pearlite. And there are also accreditations being done, such as accreditation at the National Housing Authority and the Department of Public Works and Highways. These are some of the achievements. Pearlite received pre-commercialization grant from the Department of Science and Technology. Of course, the Good Design Award from the Design Center Philippines and Department of Trade and Industry. Awards a standing alumni from Mapua University. Finally, sa Tech Planter Top 500 for Slingshot. And the latest award is the Alfredo M. Yao Intellectual Property Award given by the Intellectual Property Office of the Philippines and the Philippine Chamber for Commerce. Pearlite is about deep technology or material science, design technology due to its unique aesthetics and creative product forms. Malasakit or compassion as its advocacy. Compassion is now both a branding and advocacy. This leads to a new norm of business social enterprise. It is the concept of equal dimension and empathy applied to the products, design, construction methodology, and operation. Every time I improve any aspect of my business operation, the more I manifest compassion. Compassion leads in knowing myself more, which leads into unleashing the art in all of my product forms. In fact, there are 1,000 ways to exhaust this creative technology and another 1,000 possibilities of collaboration with technical or creative designers in building culture. I believe that my story is half done, and I want my story to be complete, to have a legacy, and that is to be part of the innovative and disruptive solution in delivering decent dwellings around the world, solving the worsening housing gap while empowering women and promoting equality. My aspiration is an upgrade from Industry 4.0 to Society 5.0 as human-centered super technology. Pearlite is championing SDG number 9 to build resilient infrastructure with the use of innovative construction materials. Research is a backbone. there is a continuous effort to explore more raw materials, more product design to remain competitive, both in the local and international market. Pearlite is meant to replace up to 60% of conventional materials into engineered materials. Pearlite enlivens the manufacturing industry in the local market of the Philippines. Pearlite is making impacts in three industries: construction, manufacturing, and the creatives. It is also has high impact on SDG 8, inclusive growth, reproductive employment, and decent work through generating work opportunities in the community, and with economies of scale, the technology is a gold mine. Sustainable SDG 11 makes cities, human settlements inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable. Pearlite can be best used for disaster-stricken communities or devastated by war. And also, positively impacting SDG number 12, to ensure sustainable consumption and production patterns by utilizing naturally abundant fillers. SDG 1, Pearlite is a frontliner in housing initiatives. Ending poverty in all its forms starts with a decent house. SDG 10, reduce inequality among countries by open innovation through cross-cultural arts. Pearlite has a very good niche in the global market. SDG number 13, take combat against climate change because product is cementless and created using lesser complex machine that does not involve heating. And SDG number 7, strengthen the means of collaboration, establishing a holistic ecosystem of stakeholders such as government, green organization, design experts, both in technical and creative, and the community. And impacts on SDG 4 and 5, quality education. As of this moment, there are about 1,000 professionals, skilled workers, full-time project-based or lecture attendees that are already exposed on research and innovation as an integral part of the daily activities of Pearlite in design, manufacturing, and construction. And also gender equality because Pearlite aimed at crafting signature designs embedded or overlaid on the surfaces of the Pearlite as an output of the women who are oppressed, abused, discriminated, and these women as part of the feminine genius. Pearlite is good for the pandemic. Construction is in the forefront of healing. Pearlite addresses some issues of the pandemic, such as death, recession, mental health issues, climate change. How? By facilitating social distancing, urban decongestion, and housing provision because of the functionalities or properties of Pearlite. In fact, Pearlite can be used with less workers. Therefore, it can you can finish the project on time even if you are on social distancing or on shifting works. It promotes this. It's designed for a new normal. The eco couture walls or staying at home with therapeutic Pearlite designs to uplift the spirits. And of course, it mitigates climate change and sustainable material. It promotes the build project of the Philippine government and the plant project of the Philippine government. I would never let go of this lifetime without achieving my life's purpose. That is to become a feminine genius in male-dominated industries, both in manufacturing for an authentic cultural change, where deep technology revolutionizes creative industry or vice versa towards inclusive, sustainable world transformation. Again, this is Dr. Yaliza Canlas. My innovation is our future. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ria, for your first presentation. Due to time constraints, I would like to jump into the presentation 2 and have a entire question and answer session afterwards. 時間の関係で、プレゼンテーション2が終わった後に全体の質疑応答を取りたいと思います。それではプレゼンテー2の方、お願いいたします。 Dr. Kare Patkin, please.一旦ファーストプレゼンテーションの質疑応答に移りたいと思います。参加者の方々から、質疑を受け付けたいと思います。ご質問がある方は、お願いいたします。もし、視聴者の方から、ご質問がないようであれば、フィリピンデザインセンターの方から何か、コメントをいただいてもよろしいでしょうか。The Design Center of the Philippines, if you have any comments or feedback to the first presenter, Dr. Ria's presentation, please share your thoughts.
When Dr. Ria presented the product to us at Design Center back in 2019, in just a very short period of a year, of a little over a year, it has gone through a lot of also innovation in itself with the new technology of printing designs and being customizable. I think this provides Dr. Ria or the Pearlite hollow blocks with an exciting market opportunity, especially now that it becomes customizable, and it provides also the homeowners with options in the way that they use the material. One of the reasons why we thought even Dr. Ria's product was very interesting to the Design Center as well as to the Design Advisory Council is the innovation that it made on the traditional hollow blocks or cinder blocks here in the Philippines in terms of like a construction material, by reducing the weight, but at the same time addressing the material properties of Pearlite hollow blocks. It made it a very innovative option for homeowners and construction companies here in the Philippines, or even architects and interior designers. Given that still a lot of a lot of homes in the Philippines is using cinder blocks. Having a different option provides the market with very interesting and very colorful options by which they can express their personality through the choice of materials that they use to build their homes and to make it to build their houses to make it a home.
Thank you. Thank you for your thoughtful comments. And we are still seeking the other comments or question and answers. I have the comments. Miss Leonard from the Design Center of the Philippines. If you can introduce the second presenter, can you introduce the second presenter? The second presenter has just joined, so we would like to pass the
Good
mic
morning.
to the second presenters.
Apologies
Miss
for the delay.
Kae Batkim, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. Apologies for the delay.
So you are waited for the presenters, so you can start the presentation in any time.
All right,
Please.
I will. Thank you. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for this opportunity. Wait 1 second. It's not. Is everyone seeing my screen? Can everyone see my screen?
Hi, Miss Kay. We can
Yeah.
see your screen. If you can have it on full screen.
1 second. Is it full screen?
Not yet.
Okay, 1 second. All right. Is that better?
It's loading. Yes. Okay.
All right, that's brilliant. Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity. I'm Kay Batikin of Holistic Coalition of the Willing. I am the manager of Holikao and the junior designer as well. We are a coalition of Cebuano-based designers and manufacturers based from furniture, and our forte is creating lifestyle pieces such as soft furnishings, small pieces of furniture, as well as large settings. This is our main location. We are based mainly in Cebu. You will see that in the middle of the screen. And the surrounding islands, which comprise Region 7 and Region 6, as well as some parts of Region 8. We are committed towards sustainability on a design level because we want to let our end users participate in our move for sustainability. Our 3 action points are retail, product making, and design intervention. All of these encompass the products that we do and the protocols that we use when we do design intervention with our communities.
We are from Cebu, which is the UNESCO Creative City of Design, and we feel that this is a responsibility that we have to shoulder alongside with our partners. These are our partners. They span from government units to non-government units to the academe. We partner regularly with DOST, that's the Department of Trade and Science, MATIC, which is a creative hub also, and a think tank. DTI, that's the Department of Trade and Industry for Region 7, and Cebu, Create Cebu, the Cebu Furniture Industries Foundation, as well as many others. So we continually bring together different communities through different aspects. Now, when we partner with communities or other designers, we give them the gap assessment, which has been tweaked to include manufacturing. We are not completely industrialized into the furniture industry, but we do the assembly process as well. So this is an example of the gap assessment that we give to our partners. We wanted to tackle sustainability from a standpoint to create things that people practice and to bring together the mindfulness of Filipino appreciation. Our core facets are sustainability, identity, and community. And every product that we do has to hit these 3 points. We don't release a product that does not include community, that does not include authentic identity, and that does not include sustainability. So I'm going to be sharing 3 of our best-selling items today and show you how these 3 core facets are prevalent in these items. So each product carries the story of its origin and the background of its creators, which are Filipino makers, and allow the end user to continue supporting these while expressing themselves in their daily life. The first you see on your screen is the Abi-Abi table napkin rings. Now, coming together is a very important part of Filipino culture, and we come together for basically everything. And central to these coming togethers are the meals. And presenting the meals and presenting the setup is also very important to show people that you care about them coming with you. Abi-Abi is Cebuano actually for hospitality, right? And we wanted to express these in the items that we are making. So each napkin ring has 2 components. The first that you see is the ring where the napkin goes through. And these are made of bamboo, which are excess material from bamboo furniture. So you have long poles, which are cut up, and you have extra parts of it that are usually thrown away. We take them, sometimes they're donated to us by our partners in the furniture industry who don't want to throw them away. And we make pieces from them. We make designs from them. So what we do is we sand the inside so that it's smooth. We cut them to standard sizes and we put them into sets. Now that's the first component. These are the bamboo poles from which they're cut. And the next component is also the fish or the shrimp that you see. The raw material itself is made out of what we call sandubag plastic, which is often what litters the wet markets of Cebu and Negros. We partner with cleanup orgs that pick, clean, and segregate the plastic, which are then stripped and twined, ready for our Gilhulngan partners to use. Gilhulngan is a province in Negros and a community which we work with. So these upcycling ensures that the waste material is still treated as material and can be used to produce, giving it a higher value. So from waste, we incorporate design, the craftsmanship which our partners in the rehabilitation center learn, and we put them together in our studio to create the napkin rings. These come in a woven bamboo basket, which we like to simulate the energy of a fresh catch from the sea. And these are readily available in different colors and in sets of 4 and in sets of 6. These are the standard sizes, standard numbers for us. Because of the nature of the material, the colors are vibrant and random, and each piece of fish or shrimp is unique. We picked the theme of the sea because it is very important to Cebuanos and Visayans. To us, it means life and prosperity. We designed this product and used hand-loom cloth as a pouch or basket as packaging. So it touches on identity, which is very Cebuano, community, because we give livelihood, and sustainability as well, because we are using upcycling to turn trash into something beautiful and something with value. This is our sea glass lamp. This is a bestseller, and we have been selling this this is popular in our export in Latin and South America. We use upcycling for our lighting fixtures as well. The sea glass lamps have gray spaces all over the world, and it's made in metal. The one that you see on screen is metal, finished in silver, or copper, because we have clients who prefer a warmer color. The sea glass, this is the color that you see, the colored pieces that you see woven through the wire, comes in different sizes. And this is because the glass itself comes from bottles that we clean up in our beach. We clean them up, and we, instead of throwing them away, we process them, we sanitize them, and we weave them into our items. Among the beach debris are glass from discarded bottles, and have been naturally smoothed by the sand and the sea. We have taught our community how to segregate them, ready for application. So we have variants of these as vases, votives for candles, and fruit bowls. In 2016, we coordinated with the Philippine Inter-Island Sailing Foundation to do their commemorative trophies from driftwood and sea glass. And we have expanded this collection in tandem with our cleanup partnerships in the coasts of Cebu and Negros. So again, it hits on identity, community, sustainability, and touches on product making. The design intervention part is when we create something from the discarded pieces of glass and the cleanup efforts that we have in our beach and turn them into something for the living room. And finally, our phyllo table lamps. These are inspired by the phyllo dough, which is layers of very thin dough that is used in pastry. And this is made of Philippine mahogany at the base, which is finished in black. We have fiberglass in the middle, which serves as the main lampshade. And this is a bestseller in Latin America and Italy for us. And the abaca layers are actually from upholstery material. The abaca itself is hand-loomed from our partners in Aklan and Negros. And when we do upholstery and we have what we call retazo, or excess cloth, we are able to cut them up into standard sizes of 35 centimeters all around and use them as part of the lampshade. The abaca itself is hand-loomed, and this is part of our zero waste effort. The excess cloth ensures minimal wastage and another use for what could have been a waste material. By acknowledging the new normal and by transforming waste to a resource, and by understanding that design is a tool, we want to show that even waste material can be treated as natural material. And we have to close the loop. This is the responsibility of design. This is what we in Holy Cow feel like when we have partners that come in with us. We tell them that we can do collections one at a time, so that we are able to close the loop and do upcycling as a main design point. So thank you for having me. These are the 3 items that I wanted to show you to represent what we do in Holy Cow.
ミス K、ありがとうございました。それでは、すみません、少し時間が押しておりますが、今から5分から7分の質疑応答を取りたいと思います。ご質問がある方は、チャットボックスにご質問を、記載いただければ幸いです。 すみません、失礼しました。Q&A の方に質疑応答がある方はお願いいたします。皆さん、視聴者の方々から、質疑を受け付けておりますが、もしないようであれば、今回の第1回のセッションは、これで終了にしたいと思います。最後にですね、これでデザイン製品紹介を終了させていただきます。それでは、最後にフィリピンのデザインセンターから本日の閉会挨拶をいただきます。それでは、フィリピンデザインセンターの、ミス・レア・マツテ、よろしくお願いいたします。
First and foremost, we'd like to express our appreciation to all who attended this webinar and to the distinguished guests and delegates for all their valuable comments and insights on the Filipino products presented. While the pandemic has disrupted the world order and put our global priorities to task, it has allowed us to recalibrate our lives towards life's essentials. Let us think that these times are giving us an unprecedented opportunity to collectively hit the reset button and make changes to build back a better, stronger, more resilient, and just world. We call our presenters as Filipino changemakers, the people and the companies that will continue to ignite, lead, and advocate for sustainable changes in the world. We are committed to continue to support these Filipino changemakers, people committed to something bigger than themselves. The stories you heard today shine light on people who build positive change in our society, and their mission is to future-proof the world through innovative ideas, products, and services. My deepest gratitude to the ASEAN-Japan Center and the Japan Institute for Design Promotion for organizing this webinar to provide a platform that highlights the importance of sustainable development and how these innovative products become an instrument of change towards a future that we want for all. Quoting Robert L. Peters, design creates culture, culture shapes values, values determine the future. The Design Center is a firm believer that Filipino brands and innovators can be the catalyst of change by being pioneers of sustainable businesses that truly speak of compassion, not only for their consumers, but also for the future that each and every one of us aspire to have. We are extremely grateful for the support as we work together to make our planet a more sustainable, safe, and inclusive environment for all of us. Sustainable living, sustainable development is more than just a trend. It is a movement. It is a call for action for a more conscious choice of the kind of world we want to live in and what we want to leave behind for future generations. We are looking forward to presenting another set of proudly Filipino designers and design products who once again create products or services that promote a positive social impact in the Philippines and in the world in our next session on the 1st of March. Thank you very much and wish everyone a good day.
Thank you ございました。 すみません、最後、閉会の時マイクをちょっと切っちゃってました。失礼しました。これで私入れるかな。今喋ってもらえます。はい。Miss Leia and Miss Leona, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. So all the participant has been already signed out, and we are only the coordination side and at the AGC Center and the Design Center. So thank you very much. I think Dr. Lia is there still, but
Yes.
it's okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for your coordinations and support for all the due to despite a very short lead time. NHK グローバルメディアの木原さんも通訳の方も大変ありがとうございました。
どうもお世話になりました。どうもありがとうございます。
もし特になければ
一旦失礼いたします。
NHK さんにはもう退出いただいても可能かと思います。午後もよろしくお願いします。
はい、ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございました。まだあれかな。バティキンさん、ディアスさん。イサオスタジオさん。Okay, thank you. So I think anyway, we have done the first session, and thank you for your coordination once again. And I think the day after tomorrow, the Design Center of the Philippines will and AGC will have the another sessions. And
Yes.
As you may have been aware, there is a normal participant URL and the special URL for the lecture. So I will again send it to you, and please confirm the receipt. And sorry once again, I'm a bit sorry for coordinating in the last minute. And Dr. Ria and Miss Kay, and thank you very much for your excellent presentations. And me personally, I led the presentation before the webinar and enjoyed reading. And your products and service looks very interesting. Thank you.
Thank you.
So if you don't have any other comments or the feedback for the next the session day after tomorrow, we'd like to close the meeting. If you have any administrative comments.
I have a question. Are we still going to receive additional comments for the companies that presented today from JDP or ASEAN-Japan Center? We will wait for if there are additional.
We have the kind of webinar registration system, and we are recording the questions and and we can I will send it to you once I confirmed the questions. Actually, there was like a few questions, like 2 or 3 several questions before the seminar, but actually the participants, the audience didn't actually raise the questions in the webinar, so I couldn't host them to. Yeah, sorry for that. But anyway, I will follow up with you by email. Thank you.
Okay, and then we can for those questions we can reply to you, and then maybe you can send it to whoever asked those questions after, no? Okay.
Yes. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
どうもありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。Thank you. See you. じゃあこれで一回全部切っちゃっていいですか。Thank you. See you.
Mr. Amagay, for the audience to further understand the presentations of our presenters today.
No. Okay.
We can send you the presentations of our presenters today for the audience to further understand, or if they have additional questions for that, we can send you their presentations.
Sorry?
I'm sorry.
We can send you the presentations from the presenters today so that you can share that to the audience who attended today. And if ever they have further questions, they can just email us, and then we will relay it, the comments and the questions, we will relay it to Ms. Kay Batikin and Ms. Ria Canlas.
Okay, yeah, I understand. Thank you. Thank you. So, yeah, thank you. So, see you soon. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.